Sayın yöneticiler, hayırlı günler. Nasılsınız? İnşallah iyisiniz.
Yeah, think we can now start. Mr. Tony, am I audible? How are you? Yeah, hello, Mr. Tony, am I audible? Yeah, hello, Mr. Tony. Hope I'm audible. Hello, Mr. Tony, am I audible? I can see you have unmuted, but I can't hear you from my side. So just a minute. I try using my laptop, then we'll continue. some glitches on my end. We've lost Mr. Tony, but we'll just start in a few minutes. So just down. Mr. Benite, have I accepted we received the request? Just a minute, I use my laptop. I think I will solve all these issues. Am I audible, Mr. Benite?
Hello, Jim, Paneto. Good to be here with you guys, Jim.
Now, wait for him to rejoin. Then we start. Thank you, Mr. Benite. Now I see you are audible. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hello, everyone.
Just start with our topic for today, which is Piin investment logic sharing. And welcome everyone to this space. It will be very educative, so you can just begin and at least you'll get to learn one or two things about how you can seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities, and we'll also share why we choose Piin and not other meme coin projects. So welcome everyone to this space. You'll get a chance to request for the mic, share your story about Piin or Piin Network, and you'll get the chance to be rewarded with 10,000 Piin tokens, which are tradable. And also, I'd like to welcome Mr. Benuche and Mr. Tony to this space. Mr. Tony will be hosting this space with me, and Mr. Benuche actually is a holder of Piin, and he also hosts many spaces about Piin. And if you have any queries about Piin Network or Piin, you can also ask him, and he'll answer all the questions. So we just start the space by sharing a bit of introduction about Piin. If you're new to this space, or if you haven't heard much about Piin, so I hope I'm still audible. Maybe one of you can just unmute and confirm. Am I still audible, Mr. Benuche? Mr. Tony?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, so just let me just add Mr. Tony as co-host, then we will continue.
Rabbi, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can clearly hear you, Mr. Tony. I'm just adding you.
Hello. Yeah,
You can
yeah.
accept the first invite.
Hello, hello, everyone. Nice to meet you on in this fight. So, please,
Let me say this place to everyone. Today is about high investment or this sharing. So please stay now. Empire and high members and buy-in ambassadors. Nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Tony. Maybe just start I'll just start with a bit of introduction about Piin. So Piin is known as is a meme inscription token issued under the BRC20 protocol based on the Bitcoin blockchain. That's a total supply of 100 billion tokens, and Pine is fully circulating with no lockups or release restrictions. It ensures decentralization and fairness. Pine was deployed on November 9th, 2023, which is last year, and achieved 100,000 mints within 24 hours. It quickly attracted market attention. The tokenomics of Pine. Pine tokenomics model is simple and transparent with a total supply of 100 billion tokens. All in circulation, there is no pre-mining or team allocation, and the project relies entirely on community consensus. And aims to initiate a grassroots social movement. The technical architecture of Pine is that it's issued on the Bitcoin network based on the ordinals and the BRC20 protocol. In June 2024, Pine expanded liquidity and global reach by bridging to Solana and Ethereum through the multi-bit cross-chain bridge. Pine is now also tradable on decentralized exchanges on Solana chain, and also you can trade it on OKX. So Pine's development journey since its inception in 2023, Pine has grown rapidly under the DAO model. Community members have worked together to drive the project forward through autonomous organizations like the Pine Foundation, the Design Group, and the Promotion Group. The number of Bitcoin wallet addresses holding Pine has exceeded 18,000 since launch, with the inscription community showing the highest stable growth rate. Currently, there are over 6,000 wallet addresses holding Pine on the Solana network. Community and market promotion. Pine's market capitalization has reached $11 million, with a total of 23,983 token holders across the BRC20 and Solana ecosystems. Pine's Chinese Telegram group has over 13,000 members, and the international Telegram group has more than 18,000 members. Community promotion activities are highly active, with over 1,500 members involved in project development and promotion. So the organization structure is crypto, though it's decentralized, and Pine adopts a DAO model, the decentralized autonomous organization model for governance. Through the Pine Foundation, the community raises funds to support Pine's rapid growth. The current organizational structure within the Pine community includes, but is not limited to, the following, which is the Pine Community Foundation, which is responsible for fundraising and payment of essential community marketing expenses. We also have the Community Charity Foundation, which focuses on raising funds for those in genuine need and is currently applying for National Charity Organization certification. We also have the design team, which handles the design and production of all community images and videos. We also have the promotion team, which is responsible for copywriting, promotional materials, and event planning. We also have the education team, which guides newcomers step by step on how to use wallets and trade Pine. We also have the group buy team, which assists newcomers in purchasing Pine through group buying. We also have the Twitter shilling team, which actively promotes Pine on Twitter. with nearly 1,500 volunteers contributing to this effort. We also have the business cooperation team, which handles partnership and collaborations with other projects, key opinion leaders, and communities. We also have the offline charity clubs, which have been established in over 50 cities in China, allowing local pine holders to organize events and carry out charitable activities to help more people. So if you're wondering about the potential collaborations that Pine has, Pine was launched within the Pine Network community, and which has potential to attract the 65 million pioneers, who are actively mining, and this can potentially bring a large influx of new users into the cryptocurrency space. Also, Pine's grassroots uh, social movement narrative, combined with its fair inscription mechanism, is likely to attract a large number of retail investors from the crypto space. As I said earlier, Pine has established offline events and in 50 cities across China, and it has hosted offline events with Pine Network in countries such as Cameroon and Nigeria. These events, including Pine seminars and offline trading fairs, have attracted local investors and garnered significant attention. Pine is also working with Pine Network communities in countries like Vietnam, South Korea, and Japan to organize joint online and offline events. Also, Pine has collaborated with over 10 top key opinion leaders in the Pi Network community, and it has reached over 1.5 million Pi users, further expanding Pine's influence in the global Pi community. In conclusion, Pine, through its community-driven approach, DAO governance model, and innovative tokenomics model, demonstrates a strong competitive potential in the meme coin market. It is poised to secure a prominent position in the cryptocurrency space in the future. So that's just a brief introduction about Pine. And at least now, if one asks you about Pine, you can simply tell them that it's a meme coin project developed by Chinese miners. So that's it. Pine, I know that Pine and Pi Network look similar in terms of name, but Pine is a meme coin project. So we'll go straight to our next topic, which is why we choose Pine and not other meme coin projects. And see, Kryptonite, you're welcome to this space. Mr. Tony, to our listeners.
Okay, Mr. Abid. Hello, Mr. Tony. Hello, Mr. Ben Chair.
Yeah, GM, everyone on the space. GM Pi, Pi Life, Miss Pi Life, GM Pi Network, GM Benuche. Sorry for the late coming. I was a little bit busy. I'm not even done with what I was doing, but I will be with you guys. Shout out to all the Pi community. GM, good morning, good afternoon, on your location. Yes, it's nice being in the midst of the Pi community today to discuss the Pi investment logic sharing. So it's nice always being here with you guys. Let's keep the fire going. Let's keep the momentum going. Together we get there. Thank you. I will use my mic for now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tony. Okay, okay, let me continue to say about the reason why we choose buying. Okay, So let me say the first reason. The encryption sector is undoubtedly a hot track, and we need to learn to roll with the flow. Currently, in the Bitcoin ecosystem, only the encryption and the release have the images on the Bitcoin layer one. So they are the closest sector to Bitcoin. Like the first spring encryption and the second spring is the release. Holding transcendent status. Therefore, as soon as Bitcoin rise, uh, description and the release will inevitably be the first to follow the uptrend. So we can already see that the inscription market is one member of. So moreover, 2024 is widely recognized as the first year of the Bitcoin ecosystem in the entire crypto space. So driven by this consensus and series the host encryption sector. So, and go in the trend is the brutal investment direction. And another reason, inscription are truly decentralized, fair, and just. So all the inscription require real money and incur certain costs to manage, whether it's the project team, initiators, or down organization. So they all need to spend the resources on my team, making it impossible to obtain the token at zero cost. So in the contrast, for other public chain projects or some existing running projects, the project team can reserve a certain percentage of tokens for themselves, which is neither fully decentralized nor fair. So the unique matching mechanism of inscription put on the participant on the same starting line, truly achieving the equal opportunity. At the same time, this tying in matter with real money and the number of buy-in addresses is close to 60,000, which is sufficiently distributed and truly realizing the decentralization. The biggest advantage of the inscription and the release is that they are directly linked to Bitcoin. So when you invest in other projects, you are mostly using the USDT or thinking in terms of USD. You might jump from project to project, and after on the hash you may find that all your gains are less than if you have the simply held Bitcoin. So many people have been thrown up and down in the crypto world for years, but still have not achieved the financial freedom. So the root cause is that they lack a Bitcoin-based mindset and have not realized the importance of increasing their Bitcoin holding. Encryption are completely different. So when you wrote this from investing in inscription and cash out, so you directly receive Bitcoin. So even if the price of your inscription remains unchanged for 6 months, as long as the Bitcoin is appreciated during this period, so you are still making money. So this is because your investment target is packaged to the Bitcoin from the start. That's the reason. And why must we choose buy-in? Because only the buy-in can interest multiple circles. And buy-in is inscription project jointly initiated by consensus builder from the Pi community. For people in the crypto circle, the Piin is a project that has risen rapidly in the inscription sector. So with its total transaction volume ranking third in the inscription track, at the same time, the Piin carries the culture of the Pi circle, which can also resonate with people from the Pi community. Pi network has potential, I think, more than 60 million miners, coupled with the massive user base in the crypto circle. So the two circles sharing the same path to promote the buy-in development creates the development potential that can be intuitively felt by the people in the project circle. Therefore, this activity is interact multiple circles naturally brings a continuous flow of traffic to Pi. And the next question I want to share with you that many project community activity cannot be sustained and but the Pi community has shown an extraordinary vitality and cohesion, whether it's online Twitter, Telegram group, or offline activities. The Pi community is organized and has a clear division of labor. Community activity have been uninterrupted for nearly half a year with daily online course, Twitter campaigns, and offline activity continuing brand or site. So who else has such a continuously vibrant community beside buy-in? So many inscriptions and coins reach their peak as soon as they are listed on a major exchange and then decline. But the buy-in is different. Its excitement will begin after listing because behind buying, there are still a large number of the buying consensus builders who will gradually enter the market. So the existence of this reserve force will allow buy-in to maintain the strong development momentum after listing. That's I think did not say almost five reasons, why we choose the pay. That's the reason I want to say to you, and I hope you fully understand about the reason I want to share with you. So, okay, thank you, Mr. Ravi. I think I will hand over a mic to my host, Mr. Ravi. He will share more reason why we choose Python. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tony. I think you shared it briefly and in detail. So I think they understand now why we choose fine. And I'll just add a few more. So why should you choose fine? Other reason is that Pine has a small market cap with great potential, and it possesses 10,000 times gains. Yeah, in Ethereum, you can easily find projects with market caps exceeding $10 billion. Although the Bitcoin ecosystem started a bit later, once the bull market arrives, it will similarly spawn numerous projects with worth tens or hundreds of billions. In the entire inscription trust, besides audience art, there are few that can truly stand out. For projects that have already been listed on major exchanges, because they have already risen many times and the upside is limited, naturally leaving no significant opportunities. But Pine's advantage is that it has only been developing for about a year now and giving us enough time to discover its potential. In the entire inscription track, you can find another project with data healthy as Pine. You cannot find uh, another project with data healthy as Pine. Although Pine's market cap is small, it has high community activity, numerous holding addresses, and strong reserve power, all of which are powerful support for future explosive growth. And a small market cap precisely means huge growth potential. Pine's market cap is only $21 million. Even if it grows 100 times, it would only be $2.1 billion. In the Bitcoin ecosystem, it's perfectly normal for several projects to reach tens or hundreds of billions in market cap. Looking at all inscription projects that have not yet been listed on exchanges, Piin has such solid data foundation sufficient to support its listing on major exchanges and growing into a benchmark project with tens or hundreds of billions in market value. Unlike other projects, inscriptions are fully circulating. This is another reason why it is Piin. It's an inscription project and it is fully circulating. So there's no need to worry about evaporating bubbles, unlike many projects where only 10%, 10% or even 30% of tokens are in circulation. Piin doesn't need to worry about price dilution and invest due to the release of new tokens into circulation. Due to the increase in circulation continuous release of new tokens, the price of the target often fails to rise or even decline. However, because Piin is fully circulating, each additional consensus on the Mr. Tony, am I still audible?
Yes.
Okay, just continue. There's someone trying to call me, so I just wondered if I'm still audible. So as I said, due to the increase in circulation and the continuous release of new tokens, the price of the target often fails to rise or even declines. However, because Piin is fully circulating, each additional consensus builder means the holding volume is diluted. As the number of holding addresses increases to 20,000 or 30,000, the average holding per person will become less and less, and the price will naturally rise.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ravi.
Just, just,
So,
just wait a minute.
uh,
I just finish with some few points, then we'll continue. So also another reason is that Pine's data is the healthiest among all inscription projects. There are few projects that can exceed 1500 BTC in total circulation turnover, and Pine is one of them. The higher the turnover rate, the more solid the price bottom, and the stronger the resistance to price drops. This is also the fundamental reason why Pine can maintain price stability even when the overall market environment is poor. Pine has consistently ranked on the popular inscription list almost every day for nearly a year now. And even though there was a small hiccup a few days ago, its trading volume was still on the popular list, just not displayed. With Pine's high popularity and small market cap, there's nothing else like it in the entire inscription track. The number of Pine holding addresses has exceeded 15,000 and is still increasing. Pine's daily average transaction count remains stable between 50 to 500, and the figure has been maintained for quite a long time. In summary, looking at various aspects such as trading activity, sustained popularity, market cap potential, number of holding addresses, and transaction frequency, Pine's data is the healthiest and most promising. And now is the best time to position in Pine because after almost a year of consolidation, the strength and sustainability of its community have been have been tested by time. Europe is set to cut. It has already cut interest rates, and uh, this has signaled that the real bull market is about to arrive. Though we've seen Bitcoin rising, it has hit all-time high of $106,000. Uh, Bull market is yet to arrive. And currently, Pine's price is at a low point, completely at the floor price. Positioning at the eve of a bull market can be described as having the right time, place, and people. Also, another reason is that Pi supporters are starting to awaken and realizing the opportunities hidden in inscriptions and beginning to enter the market to own Pine. Last year, those who could understand and hold Pine were mainly friends from Crypto Circle. Now friends from the Pi Circle are also starting to join. This timing undoubtedly marks a new starting point for Pine. So these are just some of the reasons why we choose Pine, and I hope you've learned something and gained some few points that you can use also in other projects. So welcome, Mr. Tony. Maybe you can share to us a few points on how our listeners can seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Rafi, for your shares about the reason why we choose Bali. So, okay, I hope that everyone in this place help me to say this way out, say this out, you know. And yes, if you have any question related to Bali or story to say about the Bali, yeah, just share after my session. So you will get 10,000 of the pay token after this bite. So here we have our speaker like Mr. Victor Mai and Mr. Manuel Chen. They are very, like, yeah, they fully understand about the buy-in and the member of the buy-in community. And they also has my Pi Network members. Yeah. So we work together here to grow up our page. So, okay, let me say about the next topic, how to seize the cryptocurrency investment opportunity. You know, this in depth the research and sales education. So, first is the Russo to understand the principle and application of the blockchain technology. You know, many people lack an understanding of the blockchain concept and spiritual ideologies and characteristics. This is why the numerous centralized projects and Ponzi schemes, masquerading as the blockchain ventures can still attract many people. So they persist because people don't understand the principle and application of blockchain. Those who seize early opportunity was mostly test service, either understanding the technology themselves or following those who did. So this is how they truly grasp the opportunities. Secondly, to analyze the market condition to understand the performance and potential opportunity in the different cryptocurrency markets. So why are the next few years considered as the year one for Bitcoin? So firstly, the Bitcoin spot ETF have been approved. Secondly, the Bitcoin halving will reduce its production. Thirdly, seeing the emergence of inscription last year, the Bitcoin ecosystem has entered a new chapter. So the future trend is undoubtedly Bitcoin dominance. Only by focusing on Bitcoin and its ecosystem can we truly seize potential opportunities. So of course, some may say that Solana or other meme coins are performing well, but most of these coins are just glasses in pan? And how many coins that were in the top 100 by market cap in the last bull market are still in the top 100 this time? So in reality, very few remain, only a few mainstream coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So along with few main coins and other altcoins, most main coins and altcoins can only survive one bull market, and some only last for 1 or 2 months. Understanding the major market trends prevent us from being swayed by short-term hype. You know. Additionally, we need to really recognize the risk associated with the investing in cryptocurrency. The crypto field is known for high risk and high returns. So only by deeply understanding and accepting this characteristic, can we reasonably allocate the assets and control risk. Many people only consider making money without considering about the possibility of the losing money. So this put us in the passive position, before investing in cryptocurrency. So we must ensure that we have set aside sufficient funds for family living expenses and emergency. So this fund should be completely isolated from investment so that even if there are significant loss in extreme case, it won't affect the basic living and necessary expenses, in the high risk cryptocurrency investment field. So you choosing the quality investment target is crucial. For instance, within the Bitcoin ecosystem, we need to identify the excellent projects. So the main reason I'm bullish on Piin is because of the people and community behind it, not just the technology or the issue problem. So why, while the characteristic like disperses token and decentralization are prerequisites sign for the quality project. So what truly makes the Python unique and likable is the people and the community behind it. So there are many selfless volunteers in the Pine community contributing their efforts, and number of these volunteers continue to grow. So regardless of the market's up and down, they remain the steadfast in their commitment to the community, from online meeting and Twitter promotion to offline activity, consistently contributing to brand outside. So this is the core competitiveness that allow paying community to continually move forward. In the future, a project become increasingly numerous and people grow reckless. Only those who can calmly manage their community will stand undefeated. We need to recognize this point, understand ourselves, and understand the party we hold. Yeah, and to invest in the cryptocurrency, of course, yourself, you have to conduct the risk assessment. It's very important for you. Before starting to invest, we must clearly recognize our own risk tolerance. So you determine the suitable investment strategies and risk level based on the personal financial situation and the psychological resilience. You know, Reasonable allocation of funds is very important, and choosing the suitable investment targets is equally important. So it's advisable to invest with spare money and not go on in, even if is on Bitcoin. So that wouldn't be wise, because the Bitcoin also the fluctuate, right? And can experience black ones event. The black one is when can you can lose anything. So they are saying that the short term is unpredictable. The long term needs no prediction. So the Bitcoin long term growth is certain, but the short term fluctuation are unpredictable. However, we must have the ability to pay the risk and as well as ability to assess risk. So we need to consider the short-term risk and potential worst-case scenario. Therefore, never invest more than you can afford to lose. If lost, you affect your quality of life, the family harmony or the personal conduct is not worth it, right? So this includes not borrowing high interest loans and ensuring that your financial security and other important goals, such as your children's education, are not compromised, you know. Yes, that's why you can see, just like I said, the risk assessment before you invest in any cryptocurrency is very, very important for you. You know, that's what for high in. Of course you can do risk assessment. You don't need to put on in the high end, right? You just yeah, depend on your ability, your capable to invest on the high end. Yeah. Maybe it's up to your assessment about the risk. You know. Okay, so how to achieve the diversified investment? So in cryptocurrency investment, the diversification and spreading investment are crucial. Don't concentrate on your funds on a single project. As the old saying goes, don't put on your eggs in one basket. You know, this is principle apply not only to traditional investment but also to the cryptocurrency field. So the diversification means investing funds in a different asset or project to reduce the overall risk. So through the portfolio investment, you can balance the risk and returns of the different assets. So this way, even if one project perform poorly, other may yield good returns, thereby reducing overall losses. On the on the other hand, so through the diversification, you can participate in more diverse projects, thus gaining broader profit opportunities. For example, the Bitcoin, although relatively safe, has the limited growth potential. Therefore, it's also appropriate to pay attention to and allocate to projects in other emerging tracks, such as hiring. So, which has a relatively low market cap but more potential for multiple growth. So, this includes the recently popular AI sector. So, for such new trends, you can also adopt a small investment with return strategy moderately and allocating the certain funds to participate. For investors with the larger capital position allocation can consider 50 to 60% Bitcoin, etc. And the rest can be allocated to emerging tracks and targets with low market cap and high potential, such as high. Of course, this is just a reference, and the specific position size allocation still needs to be formulated according to your own risk tolerance. So, for the small scale investor, such as those with only few thousand to about 10,000, available for investment. So diversification is relatively less meaningful. In this case, you know, um, adopting a Chinese of the small batch for big return is more appropriate. However, before making relevant investment decisions, it's crucial to evaluate and understand the project. Don't blindly invest in case you don't understand and earn the money without your condition. You know. So okay. Before I hand over my host, let me say one more thing about the long-term investment. So the premise of the long-term investment is to review the project fundamentals and development potential. For example, why can I ignore the buying short-term fluctuation and hold it for the long term? So it's because I believe in the culture of the buying community and see so many volunteers constantly pushing forward and along with the potential power of the building of five funds behind it. Although the market is currently depressed, it can still firmly move forward with the number of holding addresses constantly increasing, continuously changing hands to consolidate the foundation. So additionally, there are many volunteers actively promoting to expand the pioneering visibility, a phenomenon are not seen in many other communities. Therefore, I believe buying will eventually have this breakthrough. So first, we need to adopt a long-term investment mindset, focusing on the project fundamental and development potential. At the same time, not paying too much attention to short-term price fluctuation can reduce the impact on the investment decision. Yes, just now I said, some key topics, how to see that cryptocurrency investment. So let me hand over the mic to my host, Mr. Ravi, who will share more information about this. Yes, Mr. Ravi, just share, continue the market monitoring. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tony. I'll just add a few more points on how they can seize cryptocurrency investment. So you've heard what Mr. Tony has said, but then after if you are seeking long-term investment, you also have to continue to consider continuous market monitoring. So timely understanding of market dynamics allows for timely adjustments, and even when new targets appear, you can also consider allocating a bit. You can follow market news, dynamics, and announcements through platforms like Jeans Finance or exchanges like Binance and OKX. You can also follow some excellent bloggers. Although the information might be scattered and chaotic, but scrolling through information can also help with the promotion. Additionally, it's important to stay informed about new technologies and policy changes. Policy changes can include the approval of Bitcoin ETFs, Hong Kong's support for Web3, and the approval of Ethereum ETFs and others. If you if you feel your thinking is limited and your ability to obtain information is poor, you can also rely on the Pine community. In Pine communities, Telegram groups, Twitter, and online meetings, different volunteers share new information every day. You can also follow the Twitter accounts of Pine community core members and volunteers and participate in more offline activities to communicate and learn more. This way, you don't need to search for opportunities and information everywhere, and you won't feel overwhelmed. You also have to avoid blindly following trends. Many people are easily influenced by friends or key opinion leaders and blindly follow trends. For example, a friend bought an altcoin that increased tenfold and shared it with you. At this point, you might feel anxious because the coin you're holding hasn't increased tenfold. But behind this, there might be another situation. This friend might have bought 9 other coins that all dropped, but didn't tell you about this. Have you noticed a phenomenon? Um, Even though we know many people trade stocks, and we all know that about 70% to 80% of people lose money, especially in unfavorable conditions where the loss rate can reach 90%. However, the stories we hear might all be about our friends making money. Why is this? The reason is that people tend to publicize their profitable experiences, which makes them feel very capable and insightful. Those who lose money tend to selectively forget and not tell others, also out of face. Therefore, we should not envy others when a certain coin increases 3 or 5 times. Perhaps they are also holding other altcoins that have also lost value, but they just haven't told you. Everyone's financial situation is different, and we should make our investment decision based on our own circumstances, not blindly following trends. This is especially true in the crypto world, where many people are accustomed to chasing rising prices and selling during dips, buying in when they see prices going up also. Another point is that you need to do rational analysis and avoid emotional decision making. When investing, we should conduct in-depth analysis and logical reasoning rather than making decisions based on feelings or external factors. We need to be clear about our reasons and logic for investing, why we believe this asset is likely to appreciate, just like the 10 reasons for choosing Piin that we've shared. Having clear logic to support can help us firmly believe and not be shaken by short-term market fluctuations. At the same time, we should not avoid panic and greed mentalities. Many people sell in panic or greedily chase rising prices when they see prices going up. These are all manifestation of emotional investing, and emotions often lead to making wrong investment decisions. So you also have to check on compliant operations, understanding of relevant laws and regulations to ensure that your investment do not involve pyramid schemes, illegal fundraising, or fraudulent activities. Although cryptocurrency investment is not illegal, it still needs to be treated cautiously to avoid touching legal bottom lines. Before investing, we need to carefully discern the nature of the project and be alert to projects suspected of pyramid schemes or Ponzi schemes. On one hand, we should observe whether the project has a multi-level referral network, as this is often a typical feature of pyramid schemes. On the other hand, we should be wary of projects that require direct cash collection. Legitimate cryptocurrency transactions should be exchanged through mainstream coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or stablecoins, not directly collecting fiat currency. Furthermore, if a project promises fixed daily returns, extra caution is needed. Taking Piin as an example, Piin is a fairly issued inscription project based on the Bitcoin chain. Each Piin was minted by early participants with real money. Early purchases required trading with Bitcoin on OKX or Unisat's inscription market. Now that it has cross-chained to Solana, it can be directly exchanged using Solana through OKX Web3 wallet, just like buying OD, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. There are no referral links between them, let alone a multi-level referral network. So there are no security concerns mentioned above. In conclusion, In the crypto industry, we must always remain rational and vigilant. We need to learn to conduct comprehensive due diligence on any investment target, examining whether the project has development potential and whether there are relevant security risks. Additionally, don't blindly follow trends and avoid emotional decision making. So these are just the reasons why we choose Piin and how you can seize cryptocurrency investment opportunity. If you are looking forward to invest in a Bitcoin project, we will highly recommend that you choose Piin. And why Piin? We've shared the reasons why you choose Piin, and when you're investing also in Piin, you can also um, see the points that we've shared about seizing cryptocurrency investment opportunities. If you are looking for long-term investment, the better, because in short term is very unpredictable. You can see the prices are falling now, then you just follow the trend, then sell all your coins, then a few hours later or a few days later the price has gone up, then you end up with a loss. So use the points that we've shared and educate yourself also, and do your own research. This way you will limit loss. Losses are there, not that we just continuously make money, but losses are always there. So just minimize your risk and minimize your losses. So that's how you can grow in cryptocurrency. So thank you, Mr. Tony. I think you've been very educative. So next, we'll hear from our listeners. I just request you for the mic. Share a story about a Piin network or Piin, and stand a chance to win 10,000 Piin tokens, which are tradable. Also, you can ask any question about Piin network or Piin. We are here. We have Mr. Tony, also Mr. Benuche. They are very aware about Piin network and Piin, and they are willing to answer your questions. So just request for the mic and then raise up your hand, then you will unmute. You have at least 18 minutes left, so you can utilize this time if you have any queries.
Yes, Mr. Uche, you can on your mic.
GNGM host, GNGM Pi Live, GNGM Venucci, GNGM listener, GNG Crypto Night. I see you, Crypto Night. You always there. I joined late today. So, sorry because I'm having a meeting today. So I just want to add little a little thought in this space. I just want to say thank you to all the listeners and the energy of showing up. Yes, with the community, we are moving to the moon, and let's try to connect and move Piin and trade Piin, because I believe in Piin. Like I normally said, Piin is not a pump and dump project. It's project that give you confidence, because I'm also a trader. I trade Piin, and Piin will give you time to take your profit in appropriate time. Piin is not volatile. It's not like gold that will go up and come down immediately and wipe out and wipe away your money. No, Piin is is trust and sound. Like if you're a trader, believe me that Piin is a good market. It's a good coin that will trade and make profit. And always know time to take your profit. Don't over greedy in buying in the market. Once you make $20, $50, $100, take your profit and position yourself for the second bull run, for second one. So that is the idea I want to share about buying. And about Pi, yesterday, my KYC of Pi entered tentative. Although I'm a validator, I have validated more than 2,000 plus, but I was very surprised and my KYC entered tentative. So that's my idea. I don't know the reason why. Pi Life, can someone just educate me? I can't validate again.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wiche, for sharing about Piin and why you believe Piin has much potential than the other meme coins that are available. So regarding tentative KYC, mostly I can say because you've been migrated, and sometimes it's just to keep your account safe because you've passed KYC maybe partially, and for you, you had passed KYC fully, and you are a validator. So sometimes Pi Network just wants to ensure that your account is safe and you are still the same user with the same account. When you look at Pi Network, for example, there are many people. When you look at the comment section on various posts about Pi Network, you can see that a pioneer says that the Pi that has been migrated, it hasn't been migrated to their own wallet addresses. So when you look at this situation, it's just a security concern, just to ensure that you are the only one who has access to your account and not any other person, because uh, anyone who has access to your account can change your wallet address, the receiving wallet address. So they can also sign acknowledgement, and Pi will be migrated to uh, another wallet address that you don't know. So I think in my own view is that the tentative KYC is just to ensure the security of your account and security of the network. So just that's just it, because when I have a friend maybe who started mining this on phone and didn't change his phone to a new phone. So when you look at that, it means that the account was just linked to only one device, and uh, he got migrated, and he didn't go directly to tentative KYC. So he was wondering if others were just passing KYC within 5 minutes, then going to tentative KYC. So for tentative KYC is just to ensure the security of the network and security of your account, because several actions are requesting pioneers to reset their password or to update their password, just to confirm ownership of account and also to secure the account. If it was logged in on any other device, then it gets logged out. So that's it, just a security concern to ensure that you are still the owner of the account, and also to ensure the security of the network. I think I've answered your question, Mr. Uche, though I've gone through multiple circles.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, that's good. And just submit the liveness test, and there's a recent update that we are waiting from core team. I think it will solve so many tentative KYC issues. I think also Mr. Tony, you are on tentative KYC.
Yeah, right. That's what I
Okay.
want to input some information. Don't worry about that because I am the same situation. It's my KYC is you know same your case. And I was the validator. So after that, I changed to the KYC tentative approval status. And actually, you can check in the manage checklist. You can see the status. Why your claim have this false. Both. It means before that, my status, because my time files because the tentative approval. Now, yes, I think just yesterday, the status changed to waiting for my migration. So that I wanted to share with you. So just keep patient and waiting for the micro team to solve our problem. Sure, you will be pass KYC and your file will be migrated. Yeah, that's all I can share with you. So just keep patient and keep mind in. We can count down now, right? By end of the year. Yeah, just few days more. I believe that our micro team will accelerate the open mainnet progress, So yes, just keep patient and waiting for the Python team, wait, and waiting for the good news from Python team. Yeah, this will be very soon. Yes, thank you, on listener. Thank you, Mr. Uche, for your question. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tony. Maybe we can hear from Kosem. Then
Uh,
we'll go to crypto.
um, Greetings, everyone. A big shout out to you, Pi Network News, and the co-host, Ben Uche himself, everyone. I think Crypto Night was here earlier. Okay, to everyone, speakers and the listeners. I actually joined the space meeting late because I literally was busy doing something and I didn't even hear when the time I actually because I actually programmed for today's space, but I didn't hear it because I was occupied painting and all that. So, because of the short time we have, I just want to quickly ask a question, which boils down to um, the part in trading. Is because I don't have an idea how it's been done, and I'll put this question to you, Mr. Pi Network News. Is there a way, or you can share like a platform, or is there how I can go about to know the procedures in trading Pi in? And secondly, as regards the Pi in investment, um, is there a post that you've actually put out there for us to get the guidelines on what to do next, basically?
Okay, thank you, Kosem. I think I'll leave the question to Mr. Tony. And
Okay, okay.
okay, so thank you, Mr. Tony. Can you answer Kosem about Pine? How you can trade Pine?
Uh, Hello, Mr. Kosim.
Hello.
How you? How have you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I have experience, actually, I also I was same like you. I don't know how about the Pahit, how to purchase the Pahit. So, of course, my colleagues and the Pi in community also guided me, At first, of course, you need to have the wallet address, the Solana on OKX, on OKX. And from that, you just purchase your Solana. Right? After that, you just grab from Solana to Hybrid. Then you can purchase the Bybit. Very simple, actually. If you have been trying before, it will be very simple for you. Yeah, I think Mr. Ravi can improve something if I have something wrong about it.
Okay, I think Mr. Kosem, Mr. Tony has answered your question about how you can trade Pine, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
You can just swap it from Solana to Pine on OKX Web3 wallet if you have OKX wallet.
Yeah, so
Okay,
if
what was your other question? I think you are asking about investment guidelines.
yes,
Okay, so you're asking about the investment uh, points that we've shared or what?
no, because from my understanding, what I thought, because staking and or creating some kind of investment opportunities using Pi-in or something, because
Okay,
I don't know
I
if that's what it is, because I'm not too sure. Hence, I asked the question.
okay. I think I've heard your question. I think for now you can't stake Pine. You can just purchase it and hold it for now. You can't stake it for now.
Okay, I'm not even up to the staking per se, because I was
That's
thinking like some platforms they will say, okay, put in this amount of money into this into Pi or put into this token, and we have to trade it on the platform, and we give you this percentage for in return. You know, I was thinking that was the uh, idea behind this Pi investment logic sharing.
okay. I'll just let me leave it to Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony,
Actually, I picked them. You need to confirm earlier. I don't get this question.
Hello, can you
I
hear me?
actually I think your question is about trading with Pine. So when you purchase it, and I think you can just do spot trading for now. There is no
Okay,
futures. Yeah.
okay, okay,
Okay, so we can hear from crypto.
okay.
Okay, GM Pi Network, GM Pi Life, and GM everybody in the space. I hope I'm audible. I want to ask. Okay, I'm seeing Pi Life is raising his hand. Let me just give him before me.
Oh, go ahead, Mr. Crypto. Go ahead, please.
Okay, okay, thank you. I want to ask about Pi KYC. I'm having account. My account is like I'm having like a mining session of 177, and but my KYC slot is not available yet, and I want to reset my password. Still, it's not working for me, and up to now I didn't get the KYC slot up to now. I don't know what is really the problem, and I have 177 mining session. I don't know what is the problem. Please, I don't know if you can guide me.
Yes, crypto. I think you are inactive for some time, right?
Yeah, I did not get that well.
You are inactive for some time, right?
Yeah, but now I'm active. I have about 177
Yes,
mining
I
session.
know where the problem comes in because I also have my friends who started mining in 2021. Then they came and stopped mining, but now when they are mining, there's no slot available. So the only option to solve and get a KYC slot is just to update your password. Then you'll receive KYC slot immediately. But the issue you are having is that resetting password is an issue. So maybe I can just advise you, because the phone number verification system is quite down. It works for some pioneers, and others you might send multiple messages, maybe 20-30 messages, but it won't work. So have you tried sending the SMS code to Israel number and not the other numbers? Then you can also try using manual instructions and not go directly to open message. Have you used Israel number and manual instructions crypto?
Yeah, I use that. It's not working up. I use that strategy, but it's not working for me. I don't know what is really the problem. I use that method.
Also, I hope you are omitting your. Have you actually send the message before and it worked?
No, I didn't. I did not try that. I don't think I tried that.
You have never sent any messages, right?
Yeah, I did not send any message.
Okay, so I think you can also try and see if you can omit the country code. Then I don't know if yours starts with the country code, then your number. I think you can just try omitting the country code. Maybe you are not putting it right. So also when you use manual instruction, you can just check. They also always say that make sure that you are sending the code from this number. So just check if that entry of the number matches the way it should be. So you can just check it and see if you are sending from the right number, because sometimes many people make mistake starting from the country code. Maybe for example, maybe from zero, maybe zero something, and you can just omit the zero and start with the other numbers. Also just check, and if it doesn't work, just be patient and keep mining, because your timer is paused. Just keep mining, then I'm sure later on it will work.
Okay, ciao. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Crypto. So anyone else with a question?
Mr. So I just remind you, maybe you try to access the file browser and you access into the KYC and check again. You usually will try to check it, and maybe the KYC can start from KYC in the file browser. Yeah, that's it, my idea. Otherwise, if you cannot make it, you try many options, but you cannot do it. You have no choice. You have to wait for the micro team to open the KYC slot for you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Victor.
Okay, anyone else with a question? Because I think our time is up. I think there's no question. So you can just make sure to follow our speakers and my co-host, and see you in our next space. If you have any questions, you can just send a DM and I'll see it. And just put across, if you are on tentative KYC, you won't lose your Pi, because there are so many people in the comment section of my posts are asking they haven't been migrated also, and they are asking if they will lose their Pi. Just what I can say is that many pioneers have different timers. If you had KYC slot and the timer started from 1st July, then your deadline to KYC and migrate is 31st. So that's how it works. You will lose your Pi only if your deadline has reached. So if your timer started in 1st July and you didn't KYC and we've reached 31st December, then you will obviously forfeit your Pi. So that's how it works, because if you are on migration, you are waiting for migration, your timer is paused. So there's no worry about losing your Pi because your timer is paused. If your timer is counting, then that 100% you will lose your Pi and remain only with the Pi you mined 6 months before the deadline. So just keep mining and don't worry about migrations. Core team will work on it, and if you are on tentative KYC, just be patient. Don't share your details, don't share your passwords to anyone, because many people tend to share their passwords, and maybe you just got someone from the comment section that saying they can help with tentative KYC. Then they will ask you to share your password. That's how many people have shared their passwords. Then after being migrated, they say they didn't share their passwords and the API is lost. Just as easy as that. So if you're on tentative KYC, just be patient, keep mining, and maybe some tips that can solve, not for many pioneers, but for some few pioneers. Just update your password, update your email, and also submit the liveness check. And core team is working on a solution that will solve tentative KYC for many pioneers, because for different pioneers you can see that others it just needs some examinations so that they can get migrated. Others they passed, but it needs other examinations, maybe data match. So this is what our core team is looking at. Updating password and email solves for some, but for others you can submit multiple liveness videos, but it won't get out of tentative KYC. So you just need to be patient. And for migrations, just be patient also. There's a queue, and large balances take time. For me, I had to wait to pass KYC for a year. I did my KYC during beta KYC. I waited for 1 year for it to pass. I know it's frustrating. And also, I waited another year from last year, I think February. I waited for a year and I got migrated after a year. So I got migrated around February or March there this year. So, and after being migrated, I haven't used my Pi. I'm just locking it for another 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, maybe 100% for 2 weeks. After the period has elapsed, I then lock again for 2 weeks, 100%, just to increase my mining rate. So just don't be in a hurry, because you won't even use your Pi for now. So just keep mining and wait to be migrated. And for those maybe hurrying migration so that they can sell their Pi, I would advise them, just don't sell your Pi, just wait for Open Mainnet to launch, because so many people are being tricked. I'm selling Pi maybe for $100. I'm selling Pi for $250. Then you get trapped and they ask you to go to a fake website. Then that's how you lose your Pi. So if you haven't been migrated, you're lucky, because so many pioneers have lost their passwords. So many pioneers have lost their Pi. So if you are waiting for migration, just go to your checklist, ensure that the the address that is on step 3 of checklist and the one that has signed acknowledgement is the one that you have the passphrase to. And also write your passphrase somewhere. If you haven't gotten migrated, I'm telling you, you are just lucky, because you can keep your Pi safe for now. So just do what I've asked and wait for migration. Kosem, I can see your hand raised up. We are 10 minutes past our time. So just
It's just this is just a random question, which I think it's in the minds of everyone here listening. So it's just something I'm directing to you. What's your take on the open mainnet? Do you think it's going to be feasible by the by 31st, or there's a later date for open mainnet?
okay. My own views that uh, open-minded, it is anticipated to be in December, but my own view is that maybe probably 31st of December, but the limiting factor is migration. If we need at least 10 million migrated pioneers, those are the open-minded, because I know with KYC we have already achieved the 10 million, 15 million KYC pioneers, and also the 100 mainnet ready apps. We can easily achieve it because the last time Kotim updated us, it was I think 70 mainnet ready apps. So 100, it was just easy for them. But with migration, that the limiting factor. So if Kotim can launch open mainnet without the 10 million migrated, then it's okay. But the speed is increasing for now. I think we've seen double the speed, and if they can just triple it and maybe can migrate 150,000 pioneers in a day continuously, not stopping, then we can achieve open mainnet by December before 2025. So let me hear from Linda. Linda, you can just unmute.
Hi, good day. I'm sorry, I'm just coming. I don't know if you've already talked about this. It's about the KYC verification. I've been trying to verify my KYC is not coming up, it's not working for me. And then I think there's a deadline for it. So I've been doing that for like over 2 weeks now. It's not just working. I want to know the reason why it's not coming up. It's been saying I should wait, I should wait, I should wait. So that's it.
Okay, let me leave it to Mr. Tony, then I'll add more. Mr. Tony?
Hello. Thank you for your question, Lisa. So, uh, your question is mean your KYC have problem or like you didn't receive the KYC invitation slot or your KYC is still under tentative approvers or something else. So please tell me in detail, then I can help you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Linda, I think you haven't heard the question from Mr. Tony. Is your KYC saying there's no slot, or maybe you've tried uh, to
Yeah,
KYC, but
I tried. I was asked to wait. It kept on loading. Then sometimes they will tell me to wait again. There are no slots available for now.
okay, so the reason is that you have no KYC slot, right?
Yes,
So I think your timer is paused or it is counting. How many days are remaining in your timer?
I have from now to 31st of December.
Okay, so
Yes,
your timer is counting.
yes, it's like that. So you download the by browser or no? Have you download by browser app?
Yeah, I already downloaded Pipe browser. That's what I'm
Have
using to
you
verify
checked the
this.
KYC? in the Pi browser, have you plugged in that KYC? Have you plugged in the KYC in the Pi browser?
Okay.
Yeah, you should plug in that in the KYC. Maybe you can start with the KYC. Please check it. After this slide, you can check it now. If you still don't have you don't get the invitation, you have to wait for the microphone. But I believe that because your time is going too fast, it means your KYC slot inside the KYC file browser, you can get my answer.
Okay.
Yeah, also, Linda, you can just send me a DM. You can just share the screenshot of the KYC. Then on top of your checklist, minor checklist, you can also send me the screenshot so that I can understand your situation better. Because you are saying you don't have a KYC slot when you check on your KYC app. If you don't have QC slot, it means your timer is paused, and the deadline for 31st December, it applies for only those who have their timer on, and the remaining days is up to 31st December. So you can just share a screenshot of on top of your minor checklist so that you can see if your timer is just running, or also you can share a screenshot of your KYC app, the one saying that you have no KYC slot. Then from there, maybe I can advise you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining this space, and I hope you've learned something, and you can also join next time. And if you have any questions, you can ask later, and send your or ask Mr. Tony also. So thank you. Mr.
Yes,
Tony, do you have
thank you.
anything for our listeners?
Yes, actually, I just remind on the listener in this way. Yeah, like my host is the Pinewood News, is Mr. Ravis, and Thailand. We are the Pinewood community, and we also the Pine members and ambassador. So at this time, don't miss your chance because you already got the pilot book, right? You join the pilot book, you should join in our pilot community because here in this place, we open this place in every week, on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and every night also has by. So what I wanted to say that the Pine and the Pilot Wood community, we support each other and we try to help each other or like the Pilot Wood problem, right? Pilot Wood issue, if we know uh, information about the Pilot Network as our knowledge, in the Pilot Wood for a long time. So we can try to help you out. Besides that, of course, we as a team we try to grow up the pioneering community. As, as I just say that we we are the pioneering and pioneer group. We are the one community, and we grow together. That's what I want to say with you. If you are the listener, if you have a chance to catch up this pioneering, so please do it. Of course, I don't try to ask you to invest on your money. No, but at least if we can invest some money, not much, right? But you can hold the buy-in now because the buy-in price now is very low. By the floor price. So you can imagine that after the Thai network open mainnet, and the community and the Thai network is growing up, how the Pi is the main coin of the Thai network. So at that time, our pioneer mentors also try to rocket very easily. When the Pi network community join in more and more into the community. That's why we are here. We are the Pi network member. We are Pi ambassador here. We try to help you out. We try to send the valuable information for you, and we share the opportunity for you. So that's why if you already in this mind and you understand what I mean, right? Yeah, just take this chance. Yeah, you just think about it, think about the time, think about the time network, line and by line. Actually, I'm holding the buy-in now. Not much, but at least I got some buy-in. Besides that, I also holding the pie coins, and I also here in this mic, I try to help you out because I have many experience about my network, and we face so many issues, so many problems with the my network, especially my experience on the KYC, so many problems, and it makes some very tension, for the KYC process. But I have no choice. I have to wait for it. I have to keep patient. That's why patience is a key for us. So we have to keep patient. Yeah. If who who having the KYC issue, yeah, you have to try to check out the KYC in the file browser. Maybe the KYC invitation inside there. Yeah, that's why and you have to keep your password safely. Yeah, that's two important things I want to share with you. Yes, and I really appreciate for your time to join this fight together, and I hope to see you all in the next fight in on Wednesday. Yes, thank you so much. So let me hand over the mic to Mr. Raway to wrap up this fight today. Thank you, Mr. Raway. Thank you, our speaker and our listener. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining this space, and see you in our next space. If you have any queries, you can just comment on PyLife's post, and also you can just comment also on my post. And if I don't reply, just feel free to send the DM, because I always check and reply to them. So thank you, and see you next time.